Good morning, everyone. Today we are on day 15 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And our sketch artist today is Sandra Lee. And we have I actually have this one cut. This is, you got a 12-inch. And then inside you have probably a 10 by 10. That's what it looks like on her sketch. And then she also has her photos matted. She has florals down here and a couple of tags. She has maybe a tab up here or something else and a flower. And then she has her corner pulled over and a cluster of flowers back there. And so I'm basically going to do what she did. So I'm not going to have tags. I'm going to have a couple of other embellishments with my flowers. Oh, and the title right up here. Okay, I think I said everything. Okay, so I've already matted my photos, and I'm probably going to want them about centered. I'm looking to see if she's got maybe hers a little lower, and if I have them right here, that would be a little bit lower. But I guess I better put this down first. Now, I've already started to bend my corner because I've been like trying to break it in without like actually creasing it, even though I know when I put it in the album it's gonna crease. And I kept thinking, oh, if I took a dowel and just put it back in there and left it there, that would work really awesome. But hubby's working today and I don't think I could cut that dowel that I have. But that would be really nice. So I don't know. So I don't know if I'll be able to put one in there later or not, but that's an idea. If you can get somebody to do that. Oh, and guess what? My tape I had to go get my tape dispenser. I left it in the other room. And I haven't even showed you what I'm scrapbooking today. Oh, let me tell you this while I'm taping this down. And then I'll show you what I'm scrapbooking. But anyhow, I have those self-healing die-cut mats from, oh, they're called magic mats from what is it? From Scrapbook.com. Yeah, that's it. And I seen them, I thought, you know, we use self-healing things in other things that we do. I think I would like to try those. And then I got them and it's like, I thought, these are worthless. They didn't even cut. And so anyhow, I put a piece of cardstock in there and then they cut great. And I love them. So anyway, the one was really warped and the other one was starting to warp too, and I hadn't even used it very much. Well, I probably have used it much, but okay, let me talk about my pictures and then I'll tell you about that some more. Okay, this is Brenna, and this is the day after she got a new sister, and this is her mom who just had a new baby. And we get a knock at the door. I'm at their house. I was probably watching Brenna overnight because I think she just came home the next day, but they might have came home that day. I mean, they got them out of there really fast. And so anyhow, we get a knock on the door, and somebody goes to the door. I don't know whether it was Danny or her husband. And anyhow, it's the flower guy and delivers these flowers. And so they get the flowers out of the box, and they're from my other daughter, Angela. And they had just gotten the flowers out of the box, and Angela was living in Washington at that time. And as they got the flowers out of the box, and Angela's at the door. So I thought, boy, she could have just delivered them herself. But yeah, she didn't know that they were going to show up just moments before her, so it was pretty cool. And she had hopped on a airplane as soon as she found out that her sister was in labor so that she could be here, and lo and behold, if she could have been a day earlier, she would have made it for the birth. Except for, I think Danny waited till the last minute because it's like when she called me, I thought, oh, she sounds so good. And I said, do you want to, she says, I think I'm having the baby now. And I said, do you want to call me when you know for sure? And she goes, okay, I'll call you from the hospital. It was hilarious. Hope I didn't scare anybody. Okay, my paper I'm using is Mamarazzi by Mintay. And I think I only bought like these 2 pages and maybe the embellishments, maybe one other page. But these 2 are actually the same page, same paper. The floral, I mean, I was really just buying the floral. But it's like, I think this, I love seeing these 2 together because it just really brings out the blue in this. And I just think it looks so pretty. And this would have been, now she looks like it's Christmas, but it's not, it's February. But it's Indiana. So, you know, it's still cold in Indiana in February. So, okay, I'm just checking my measurements. Okay, so the corner is going to go over like this, and I am going to take this foam here, and I am going to put it there just so that when, oh wait a minute, I don't want it to show, so I think I need to put it up here. So when it folds over, I know how much is there, so it's not showing. Okay, so just a minute, I have to play with it a little bit. Okay, that should do it pretty good there. I still got a little bit hanging out. Okay, I need to cut off just a smidgen more. I think this is such a cute sketch. I always like a corner turned over, but don't do it very often on my own, so I need the nudge. Okay, I think if I stick this right here, and then it will have a little cushion so it doesn't completely collapse when it's rolled over. But there is no sticking that, let me tell you. Well, except for to my nail. It wasn't sticking to the paper. So I have those magic mats, and the one was, I really love it, but the one was really warpy, so it's like I knew that you could heat them up, but I thought, oh, I don't want to get out that heater, my embosser, to do it. You know, it's like I'm just busy. I don't want to have to do that. And so I just put it away and got out the new one because I just use it for the bottom. And so it's like I just put it away. And then I was watching Shannon Keith, and a commercial popped up, and it was them talking about the magic mat. And so it's like I just you know, I will watch the commercials for my friends, so they get bonus for that. And so anyway, I was watching the commercial, and they were talking about the heating, and it's like, yeah, I'm thinking, I really need to do that. And then she says, you know, if it's really hot where you're at, you can just put it outside. And actually at the same moment that she's like heating it up, I'm thinking, gosh, it's really hot today. I wonder if I could just put it on the sidewalk, or put it on something dark or something that it would just take the heat, you know? And then it's like, I'm no more than thinking that. And she says, I live in Arizona, and I put it outside, and it was hot enough that it worked. And it's like, let me see what the temperature is today. And it's 82 right now. but it's actually going to get hotter. Well, actually it was 82 the moment I looked, and so it's probably the hotter already. So anyhow, it's like I put it out there. It wasn't long at all, and it was hot and flat. It's awesome. Now, I wish I would have soaked it and got all the paper out of it, because it is very covered with paper. You know, it's got paper in the grooves. So let me get that. Okay, this is staying down really good. Okay, so actually where I put this is determined by that, because I can only go so high, but that is plenty high enough, I would say. And so, yeah, I'm pretty happy about my mats. And she showed warpy ones that were like warped on the end, and it's like, my warp is not like that. My warp is totally like in the middle was like a bubble. You know, just like if, you know, your cat was underneath the blanket or on your bed or something. That's what it looked like. But I'll tell you, I'm pretty excited about having 2 flat mats again. Now, why is my thing acting like it's not, looking like it's not straight? Because it looks like it is here. And when I go up here, it does not look straight. Is it my ruler? My invisible ruler is failing me? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Because now it doesn't look straight. Is this weird or what? And I've already got my thing over. It's off by a little bit. You know what? It's probably not going to matter, because I'm going to be dropping down some flowers. It makes me mad when I can't, when I think I measured right and it's, I mean, it looks like it's straight down here. It's so weird. Yeah, so odd. Okay, maybe I have to trade in my T-ruler for another one. I'm really happy with my mat. I'm not really happy with my ruler. Okay. Let's see, I've got 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to be over just a little bit. Okay, I think that's the right spot. But now I have no idea, because I'm just so confused about my straight or unstraight. Yeah, and it don't look straight there either. Well, no, it does. I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go on. Carry on, carry on. Okay, so in her sketch she had flowers down here. So I'm gonna use the flowers down here too. I mean, you don't have to ask me to use flowers. I'm totally in. Okay, and I'm gonna, I think I'm bringing them a little bit to one side, because I'm gonna have more things going over here. I'm not gonna push it down real hard yet, just in case I want to move. Okay, and back when Brennan and Tigran were born, I was still using a camera. I wasn't using my phone. Actually, it took me a long time to give up my camera, because I did use it all the time. And actually, I think I'm going to put this up on a dimensional, because I like to have a little bit of the things dimensional. If it seems like I'm kind of rambling, it's probably because I'm kind of rambling. Oh my gosh. You know, it's like I've been trying to die cut words and stuff, and today I'm thinking, no, I want pink flowers, or pink flowers. I want pink letters, and I could not find my pink letters anywhere. It's like I just picked up a little bit the last 2 days. I mean, everything was super messy. Now it's only, you know, not super, but it's messy. And it's like, do you think I could find those pink letters? and they're not put away. I thought I had put all my letters away, except for what I just pulled out today. And yeah, I could not find those pink letters. But they probably would have been too big for what I kind of had in mind anyway. And so I'm going to call it Who's at the Door, because first it was the floral delivery, and then it was Angela, and we were all surprised because, you know, it's not like you can just get on a plane. Well, I didn't think so, but obviously she did. I was just amazed. Okay, now this part of the this part of the floral is very light, so I'm actually going to put this flower right over top of that. I mean, usually I would just kind of work it into those leaves, but I'm going to put it right with it. Okay, and I don't think I had anything over here except for I have these wooden hearts that I got in the wedding department at Hobby Lobby, and they were on sale. And I think I showed them to you when I got them, but I love them. They're so pretty. Okay, and I want to glue this down. Now this is really light too, so I might just put that heart right over top of it. Okay, so I'm going to put one down there. So they're kind of like, so I do a little triangle of hearts down here. Am I in screen? Yeah, I'm in screen, but are my hands right over everything? Sometimes I think that. And yes, it looks like it is. Okay, so I'm going to put one heart right over those faded leaves. They look like faded leaves. And these are little wood veneers. To me, it's like they glue pretty easy just with your glue. Okay, and I'm actually going to glue this down right here. Okay, that should be good now. Put a little glue under that, and maybe a little underneath that flower since I just taped it. Okay. And then I'll journal about that day, because we must have been too busy by the time that Ange got there that I didn't snap her picture. Unless I find it some other day, then I'll have it as a, you know, a sequence, the second page. Companion, that's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so I also have this little film, and I just think this is so cute. I had to use it, but I have to use it this way because that's the way my plan was. Okay, this is so cute because it looks so realistic. I think all Mintay, you know, it's like they can make things look so realistic nowadays. It's just amazing. Okay, let's see. I think I want it over just a little bit more. And I'm just going to let it overlap the mat on my photo. I have these little flowers, and they're kind of like a teal color, I want to say. Okay, I did a little taping, but these little delicate ends that don't look like they're holding on very much, I'm going to tape or glue those and pull this tape up. I knew I had tape someplace. And I'm going to tuck this into kind of into this. Let's see. Right there. Okay, and then I have this golden flower. Oh, I don't want that taped down too much because I'm going to tuck this into this also. You know, I love die cuts, but it's like, yeah, you really have to think about which one you're gluing down first, and because sometimes I've gotten them down, it's like, oh, I forgot to put that one thing in or something. Happens to me all the time. And then I want this one tucked up here somewhat. Okay, and then I have 2 hearts for up here also. So my little mats, I actually have one sitting on the counter now because I just went ahead and did both of them since it happened so fast. I was just amazed. And I guess I'll have to do it every summer if I don't want to drag out the heat gun or whatever they're called. Okay, let's see. Do I want that over the flower or just tucked under the flower slightly? I think I'm just going to tuck it right there. And I'll probably have to stick a little dimensional right underneath these. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Now when I have something like that sticking up, I'll just pull off the little top of the dimensional, so I got my sticky part already. And then I just take it on my tweezers and just push it underneath there. And I might need one there too. And lots of times I do this when I'm all done, but this way you see that this is what I'm, you know, this is what I do when the camera goes off. So sometimes, you know, it's like, it's kind of nice to see all the details. Okay, so that's all done. Now I have this little, and I said it's kind of like a reveal. So I really, really love that. So I've got these flowers again, basically what I have over here, just different sizes. So I'm going to use this, the darker kind of, it's kind of a grade turquoise or grade teal. And so I'm going to tuck this in, maybe like this. I mean, there's so many flowers, you might not really notice that it's all there, but it does look different when you get it all done. So I really like it. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this one here. And this one right next to it. So it is more flowers than what you kind of see every place else. And then I have another one of the wooden hearts. And I'm going to stick that right here. Now I do have all my hearts going up, right? They wouldn't need to be, but guess that's how I roll today. Okay, now I just took a piece of paper and wrote "with love from Angela," because she's the one who sent the flowers, and then she sent herself. Okay, so I'm gonna put some glue right here and right here, and if that seems, and if it ends up being too much glue, I'll have to change it because I want it tucked in to where you well, I don't want Angela cut off there. And then I'm going to glue this other little part on because I want it kind of tipped. Maybe I need to put a little dimensional underneath there too. I started to write on the other side and then I thought, no, I wanted to say more. So I did put with love instead of just from Angela. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to put a little more glue because it's probably pretty close to dry. Okay, and then I want this here and up just a little bit. So I probably want an extra dimensional right on top of the ones that are already there. Let's see if I can achieve that. Yeah, I'm going to do it again. Okay, while I was putting the dimensionals underneath there, 2 does make it stand up really good, and I think one of them is actually probably over that chipboard a little bit, but that looks good, like how I wanted it. And so since my camera went off, I went ahead and put down my title, and I normally would just have put the who's here, but I was kind of playing with it, and I liked it crooked like that because I needed to use this because there was not a little pink one, and so I really like how that looks crooked like that. And I kind of curved it a little bit, so it kind of is a little bit curved. Okay, and I'm going to use pearls because I wanted white, and I'm all out of white enamel dots, so pearls is my next best thing. Now I do have to kind of wiggle these off to hope I get the glue, but oh, I got it. Okay, and I definitely want a big one up here. And this has 3 sizes too, and I got these from Temu if you see my haul. I really like white enamel dots too. In fact, when I first started using enamel dots, it's like white was my go-to color. Okay, I think that's good up there. I have one here, it's got something hanging on it, so I'm not going to use that. I'll have to see what it is. It looks like it's got a little more pearl than it should have. Okay. I'm going to put the big one over here this time. I do like to try to use the 3 sizes. Okay, I know this does not have any glue, it just came right off. So wherever I'm going to put this middle size, I think I'm going to stick it right here. Okay, and I know if you can get the stick, it works. Okay, I think I might need one more small one over here. Maybe here. Okay, and then I'm also going to put some up in this little cluster that's underneath the little hidden part. This got some black on it, but I think it just is a piece of paper or something. One time I was scrapbooking with Skylar, and I said paper dust, and she just thought that was something I just totally had made up. She's like, don't believe her, folks. Something like that. It's so funny. And it's like, if you're a scrapbooker, you know that there's paper dust. Okay, where do I want this one? I think I'm just going to stick it right down here on the end of that flower. Okay. I love it. This is a really cute sketch. Okay, and that, our sketch artist was Sandra Lee, and I thank her for that. I mean, it's super cute. And I don't do this very often, but I love it. I think it's turned out so cute. And maybe someday I'll find a picture of Angela when she arrived. But we might have been too much in the moment and totally missed a photo. So there will be close-ups at the end. Oh, look at that. I totally lost my lid. There will be close-ups at the end. Remember, in the drop-down menu, you can go and look at any of the YouTube, people who do YouTubes. And you can also go over and see just the sketches on Facebook. Oh, and I brought in the mats. Well, actually, I brought over the mats because I had this one I just had sitting on the counter. It dried so nice and straight, really fast. This one, I put it out there twice because when I brought it in, I didn't think about, you know, maybe putting something on it because it was so warpy. And I mean, it really was like this. I really had a hard time cutting on it, but I kept doing it anyway. But yeah, look at, I mean, it looks really good. I'm so happy about it. Next time, before I do it, I am gonna soak it and see if I can get off all the paper because it's stuck in there. You can see I cut out some shovels, and yeah, look at that side. Looks like fireworks. So I'm gonna soak it and see if I can get the little papers out of it, but I probably will not do it until I have to, you know, do it again. So close-ups at the end. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye.